Good morning, everybody. Hope you all had a great weekend. Let's see what's going on. Everything is jumping a little bit right now. For those of you who don't know, okay, this is Thinkorswim software, and I have the chart set up like this. I have 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, and weekly here. Um, as you can see here, turn this off. Okay. Um, so I have the MACD indicator here, TTM squeeze here, and as you can see here, the most important right now is 4 hour TTM squeeze. These blue bars on the rise. Until we don't get a blue bar there's still chance of run. And then we got Powell on Tuesday, and Wednesday at 10 a.m. he's talking. So that's the most important key thing. And Friday we have job report. Pre-market right now, as you can see here, like you at 7:30, the 5 minutes got a golden cross there, and it's running up right now. It's all about this key level 4062 right now. If it passes 4062, yes, right now it can jump even higher. And 15 minutes got a golden cross there. 30 minutes is about to get a golden cross. If that's confirmed before close, it can be a run up at open. We need to 1 hour to 1 hour MACD to start coming up and get a MACD golden cross. If that happens, you can even go run up higher. If you look at the SPX, the levels I'm watching is 4074 right now is about 4053. So this is the next target, 4074.35. If you pass that, we're looking at 4111.08 and 4147. If things get a little bit more crazy and jump up, we can hit 4147.8. NQ indicator, same thing, a little bit more stronger. Techs are stronger because of Apple, Nvidia, and other names. I will go over there. As you can see here, 15 golden cross, 30 is about to have a golden cross there, and the TTM squeeze the bars. Yeah, when it change color from red to yellow is important. So you want to always pay attention to the change of color. You can see here the color change on the hourly from light blue bar to dark blue bar, but it's holding up, and it's it's more important to look at the all time frame altogether. So the other thing is, you can see here on the daily the indexes, the statistic fast is turning up, and most likely this bottom line, this pink line, is gonna come up there. Once it comes there, it's gonna probably consolidate there a little bit, and then we'll see where it goes after. Anyhow, right now it's getting in the overbought zone, so can have a little bit pullback, or it can continue squeezing higher. Looking at next one is Wix. And surprisingly, Wix is green. That's interesting. So we want to always keep an eye on that one. You can see all the indexes are green, and Wix is green too. Wix, the most important level is 1812. If you look at the weekly here, every time it went under 1812, it jumped back up crazy and had a pullback market, had a pullback in the market. So you want to keep that in mind, that if it goes below 1812, be ready, like, market have a sudden pullback. So that's, keep that in mind. 1812, you can see here last few weeks, every time it went touch it or below it, next day it had a jump back up next 2 days. So that's something to keep in mind. TNX, looking at that one, it's going below 39 right now. That's very good for the market. That means rates are gonna come lower. Pre-market right now, you can see here 31 hour, 4 hour, all downward. Still weekly is about the golden cross, so that's is a danger there, and daily is curving down. So this, if it goes below 38.75, it can go back to 37.44, and ES it just broke out. um, you can see here it just broke the high of the day, 62, but not too strong so far. But we'll see how it goes until these 5 minutes. You got a blue bar. It has chance to run up. So let's see where we were. We are TNX. So TNX rates, that's helping a lot. DXY is the main reason right now we are going up. Is the DXY. TNX is helping, but DXY is the most important reason. If you notice here, last night around 9:30, DXY started going down. Let me find 9:30 here. Okay, so around 9:30, DXY started running down. If you go look at the ES, that's exactly the time it popped suddenly up. and right now pre-market, it was, it was almost flat, the futures, but at 7 o'clock, DXY start going down here, 750. So that's when the futures start going up. So, and right now, and every time DXY falls, yes, and indexes can jump up higher, because it has a big effect on the revenues on the big techs. As you can see here, 15 is downward, 30 is about to dead cross, and the 4 hours in general is downward. It's all about breaking 104.369. If it breaks that, the next target we're watching is 103.576, and things can get very, very bullish for tech. So as I went over there, let's go to individual names. We're looking at Apple next. Apple 154, crazy. This is the most gap up name I think in the market for now. The most is, I mean, then the mega caps, and it's just interesting. On Thursday we saw that unusual activity, like somebody bought 6,150 calls for like 58 cents, and it opened on Friday. It went up to almost 275 on Friday. You can see here, I have it actually. So you can see here on Thursday somebody bought it around 58 cents. The next day it went to 270, and right now I'm pretty sure it's gonna maybe open four, maybe almost five. I have to check that. So Apple pre-market right now, it got an upgrade. So it's been long time Apple didn't get an upgrade, and if it goes up higher, we're looking at open next target is 154.73, and if it goes above that, you want to keep in mind the last few weeks the high of the Apple was 157.38, so that target could come maybe today or tomorrow. If it goes above 174.73, the next one you're watching is 156.48. I'm on the 57.89. Pre-market right now, 5 is up, 15 is up, TTM, active, both of them are up, 30 is up. Everything is just aligned upward, and the 4 hour is getting into overbought zone, which is a power zone. It can continue higher, but it's could short term. So you want to study RSI, how it works. When it gets there, it can be either short term and pull back, or if it stays there long enough, it can have a faster increase. As you can see here, like in 1 hour here went to the overbought zone, and right now it's from 149 went to 154, and right now the 1 hour we don't have that cross there yet, so it can continue higher. As if it holds 153.65, it can go to 154 and passes that one, we're looking at 156.48. Amazon, the most important names I'm watching at open is Apple, Nvidia, and Meta. Amazon right now, next target is 95.6, 95.6. If it passes that, then we're looking at 96.37, 96.99, and 97.6. Above that, it can run up to 99.61. Pre-market right now, 15 is up, 30 is about to get a golden cross, and 1 hour is flat there, no direction. So what 4 hours is interesting. We got a very, very bullish setup there. On the daily, we don't have a MACD golden cross yet, but the stochastic fast is turning up, so keep an eye on that one. If it passes 95.6, it can have a run up. Otherwise, it can pull back to 94. If it goes below 94.36, it can pull back to the 93.34 or 92.54. Just be careful on Amazon. Amazon is in general a little bit weaker than other names, so these are the two levels you want to watch: 95.6 and 94. Above that, it can run to higher levels, and below 94, it can go to 92.54. Nvidia, it's breaking above the high of last few weeks after the earning. So 5 minutes we're getting a little bit weakness, we're getting a dark blue bar. 15 is bullish, 30 is bullish, we're getting a light blue bar pre-market, and the 1 hour is about to golden cross. That's interesting actually. 4 hour bullish. If we get it on daily, no direction, is almost flat there, but weekly is super bullish and is in overbought zone. For Nvidia, it's already opening above 239.15. If we get a jump at open, the next target is 243.59. Above that, we're looking at 246.33, 248.55, and 250.77. Usually when something runs like this, market, it is high chance that goes to the round number. If it passes 240, a mental round number, it's probably 250 should come. But keep in mind, it's getting a little bit weak under 5 minutes, so it's all about what happened in the next 30 minutes before market opens. BABA, It's just a yo-yo name for now, no direction there, nothing clear. Weekly is downward, even though market a lot of names are jumping, this one is not joining, so it's all about I mean, it just needs to break 90.56 to get back to the highs. But for now, pre-market right now, 5 and 15 is up, 30 is sharp turning up. If it passes 89.65 and 90.56, next target we're watching is 91.87 and 93.53. BDU gap down a little bit, was a little bit weaker on Hong Kong exchange. So if it goes above 152.15, it can recover back. And if it passes the high of Friday, we're looking at 156.94. But if it goes below 149.14, next support we're watching is 146 and 144.33. Netflix a little bit joining the run up right now, but the interesting thing is for no reason they reduced the prices. They reduced the prices of their subscription, so that's why it's lagging behind. 15 is upward, 30 is upward, 1 hour is curving up, and 4 hour is great, but daily in general is still very bearish until we don't get a yellow bar. TTM is squeezed on the Netflix. Still, this can be bearish. The key to watch is today is 317. If it passes 317, we're looking for 321, 326. But if it goes below 312.95 level, then next support we're watching is 308, 305.57. Be careful on Netflix for now. Meta. Gap up 3 points. In general, very bullish on for daily and for the 4 hour daily and weekly. Still, we don't have a MACD golden cross. If that happens, can even go higher. Keep in mind, last few weeks after the earning, the high was 197.16. So there is a possibility if we pass 188.9, the next level we're watching is 191.68, and if we go above that, we're looking at 193.87, 197.4, and possibly 294. There is a chance they say they're gonna put the ban of TikTok on the bill. So if that goes through, 200 can come. 188 is a key level to watch. Pre-market right now it looks very bullish. So keep in mind on Meta, key level 189, 188.9 passes 191 can come fast. Tesla, they reduced the prices. Right now is in a yo-yo range between 197 and 199.77. Pre-market right now 5 minutes is dead crossing, so it's getting a little bit weak. 15 is flattening, and 30 no golden cross there, but we got a light blue bar on TTM squeeze. Hourly not clear direction, TTM is downward, and the 4 hour we got a golden cross on the Friday and the yellow bar, so that's something you want to keep in mind. There is a little bit bullishness there, but in general daily is still downward, and if we get a red bar on the daily, that can be dangerous for Tesla. And the weekly is still a stochastic fast is above these zones, so we'll see. Above one, if it passes 199.7, we're looking at 203.76 and 207.75 next target. If it goes below 197, we're looking at 194.18, 191.05, and maximum 189 support. Keep in mind, they reduce prices, so we have to see how market react to it. Microsoft a little bit gap up there. It was just a big jump up last 2 days, and then right now it's reaching the 256.73 level. If it goes above that, it passes it. The next level we're watching is 259.66. Above that, 264.26. But then if it drops, support is 254 next. Pre-market right now 15 is starting getting a first dark blue bar, but it's still on the 15, and 30 is bullish. So it's about these two levels. Break these two levels, it can have a bigger move. Google, it was a nice 2 day jump on Friday and Thursday, and right now one a little bit jumped up. It's all about passing 94.57. Most likely it's possible to hit it at open. 15 is upward, 30 MACD is upward. Yeah, but if you get a golden cross confirmation and pass 94.57, then we're looking at next targets at 95.96, 98.22, and 148. We need to get a hourly MACD golden cross to run to 100, but it's not impossible. And if Powell is good, it can there is a small chance we get to 100. We'll see. It's all about passing 94.57 and Powell. So keep in mind, if it passes 94 and then next level is 95, if it's past 95, it can run to fast to 98. AMD is reaching the 82.26 level. It's pulling back a little bit. AMD actually was a little bit weak on Friday, even though everything was jumping. It pulled back and then it bounced back up. So just keep in mind it run up mostly because of the activists getting a big position there. But the pre-market right now, 15 is more bullish. 30 is about to get a golden cross. It's about passing 82.26 is strong. If it passes is strong, next target watching is 83.34, 85.09, and it's if just need to pass that. But if it goes below 81.37, then it can go back to next support 80.67 again. Boeing had a nice 2 day run, actually 3 day run. We noticed on Wednesday that the volume was start rising, and then you can see here, look how the volume rise 3 days. 3 days in a row, volume was on the rise, and the stochastic fast start running up. So this was an earlier warning than the MACD golden cross there on daily. Pre-market right now, 15 is downward, 30 is downward, 1 hour we're getting a dead cross, so not expecting too much jump here. If it goes below 214.61, next support is 211.95. Let me just check something here. So if it passes 216.25, we're looking at 217.758 and 218.9 next. SPY is reaching the two of it's the next major level is 405.97. Pre-market 15 is up, 30 is about to get a golden cross, so next major level is 405.97. If it passes that, we're looking at 407, 408, 068, and 410.35, the next major levels to watch. But if it goes below 404.79, the next support is 403.62 and 402.89. Pre-market right now, 15 is upward, 30 is about to get a golden cross, and Dowley is downward. So there is a possibility, as usual, some profit locking at open, but in general 4 hour is bullish, so there could be there's a high chance, even though it goes down, we get a deep buy and bounce back and make a new high. QQ, same thing, getting it's above 355 level, above 301.91. We're looking at 304.12 and 306.33. 30 is about to turn up, and it's about to have a golden cross, so it's all about passing 301.91 to go to 304. And if it goes below 300, it can have a bigger pullback. 5 minutes, we're getting some dark blue bar, getting a little bit weak there. What else? SPX, I already went there. It's all about 40.74.35. What else? FSLR. It's about 212. If it passes, with next target we're watching is 219.88. And then Airbnb 127 is a key level. If it passes 127.88, we're looking at 130.17 and 133 and 137 next. AVGO gapping up there, so 138 pass to 638.03 passes. Next time we're watching is 644. What else? SQ, it's reaching it's hovering around 81.23. If it passes, next one we're watching is 85.93. CRW do gap up. I think it has yes, it has a gap. It has an earning this week. Nice gap up there. I have to get the levels for there. Join the service, but this one, the next major level, is 153.09. This is actually very bullish. 15 is up, 30 is up, and everything is just upward there. CRW, let me add it to my chart here. So, and then what else? AI, that was an interesting jump on Friday. The next target we're watching is 30.66. ENPH, not so strong as other names, but if it passes to the 221.97, next one watching is 228.11 and 235.93. What else? Daku, it's making a V recovery. You can see here it was almost in 69.45, then it jumped down, it dropped down big time. So next target watching is 68.24 and 71.19. MDB 222 passes, and we're watching 227.61 next. What else? Shop getting a little bit reversal there too. The next target we're watching is, if it passes 44, the next one we're watching is 46.73 there. And then that's pretty. Oh, V is actually really interesting. V monthly MACD is golden cross, and it was very interesting run up on Friday. and then right now is reaching 224. And you can see here it's break, it was on the downtrend here after making a high, and then it broke it and is running up. If it passes 224, we're watching 227, 229, and 231 next. That's pretty much it. JP Morgan, JP Morgan, I have 145.85 target. Let's go to indexes again. 5 minutes getting a little bit weakness, but it's not dead cross. In general, 15 is bullish on MACD and TTM squeeze. 30 minutes is all about getting a golden cross. If we get a golden cross there on 30 minutes confirmation, we can run to 40.74 and maybe get to the mental level 4100. The key most names you want to watch at the open is Nvidia, Apple, and Meta. These names are very, very strong. And Apple got an upgrade, so if it goes above 154, it can be a run up. 154.13 passes 154.73. Nvidia, it's above 239.15, it's making a new high, and the next target is 243.59, passes that one. We're looking at 246, 248, and 250.77. And Meta, 188 is the target, 188.9, passes that one. We're looking at 191.68. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Best of luck. If you like it, we do this all every day pre-market at 9 o'clock, and join our service. Thank you. Bye.